The ransom note, written on the Ramsey's own notepad, was either written by someone who lived in the house or a clever intruder who didn't want to risk being caught going in with a ransom note in his pocket. The DNA found under JonBenet's fingernails and in her underpants either belongs to an intruder or is a mixture of her blood and something else.
For example, if you found a blood stain on the walkway, we cannot guarantee 10 minutes before this case, somebody spit on the same spot. Subsequently, the blood stain deposited on that area. You're going to have a mixture. We really don't know when that DNA was deposited.
In August 1998, police investigator Steve Thomas is so sure the Ramseys are guilty, he resigns from the force. A month later, Lou Smith, the DA's investigator, is so sure they're innocent, he resigns. The answers that could prove who's wrong and who's right may have been inside at one time and been erased through contamination, or they may never have been there at all. Much has been made of the layout of the Ramsey house. There are 4 stories, or 3 floors and a basement. The top floor, where John and Patsy's bedroom was. The next floor, where the children's bedrooms were. The main floor. And the basement, where JonBenet's body was found. Some feel it was easy for an intruder to get in and a maze for the police to search. Dave Williams, a Ramsey private investigator, agreed to take me inside to see how an intruder could have gotten in and killed JonBenet. Few people have been here since her death. If you believe the intruder theory, the killer enters the Ramsey house after the family leaves to visit friends on Christmas Day, 1996. Hiding in the house, he waits until the Ramseys come home. They go to bed early. The children on the second floor, the Ramseys on the third. Now, this is the main stairs, isn't it?
That's correct. This would be the main staircase or the front staircase.
And we're now coming into the master bedroom, which is on the 4th floor?
That's correct. This master suite, when it had furniture in it, the bed was towards the front of the house. And then back in here were dressers and chairs and sofas. And then beyond is John's office, actually.
Now, where is JonBenet's bedroom from here?
It would be in the back of the house, 1 flight down.
All the way down and then on a floor just below this?
The floor just below this.
So yes. These are the back stairs?
These are the back stairs, that's correct.
So we come down the back stairs to a living area, and the spiral stairs keep going on down. And where is JonBenet's bedroom?
This would be JonBenet's bedroom here.
It still seems lived in because law students are staying here for the semester. Now, how far is this bedroom where JonBenet was sleeping from the parents?
Well, from their bed, it's approximately 70 feet.
70 feet back, 1 floor down.
1 floor down.
And there was no one else in this wing?
No, that's correct.
According to the intruder theory, everyone is asleep. The intruder comes into this room and uses a stun gun on JonBenet. There are reported to be rectangular marks on her body, here and here, that match the prongs on a stun gun. The intruder takes JonBenet down the spiral steps leading from her bedroom. Where was the ransom note found?
Either on this stair or the first stair.
Now, where would be the likely route onto the basement?
Well, it would be one of 2 ways, either through the kitchen or this way through what we call the butler's pantry. So you have to drop down an additional half story to get to this level of the house.
You pass a door. Why couldn't or wouldn't somebody just walk out?
This may have never really been a kidnapping. They did not want to go outside. They were making their way to the basement.
Once in the basement, the intruder chooses a room. The room where the green table is called Burke's train room. The room where JonBenet's body is found, though described as hidden, is straight ahead.
Is there a light?
Right up against this edge.
Oh, Dave, where was the body found?
It would have been in the center back in the room.
Investigator Lou Smith says there's evidence of an intruder, including a pubic hair found in this room on JonBenet's blanket, DNA on her body, a footprint, and handprint.
There is the mold that we hear about, where I believe a footprint was found. And where was the palm print found?
The palm print, it is our understanding, was found on the interior of this door.
The belief is, while it's an easy house to get into, the intruder came through this basement window.
This is the window in question. This first one, it's larger than I had thought and lower, actually, to the basement. So when it opens, why, it's quite a large entry and exit.
That's correct.
In your opinion, what is the strongest piece of evidence in this case?
Well, as far as the intruder theory goes, it would have to be the evidence in and around this basement window.
Evidence, Williams says, that the grate was moved and barks and twigs cleared from the center window where the intruder entered the house. The popular theory in law enforcement circles is that Patsy Ramsey, angry over JonBenet's chronic bedwetting, hits her, and thinking she's dead, stages a kidnapping to cover it up. The problem with the Ramseys as suspects is that they don't seem to fit the profile of parents who killed their children.
I think she would have typically been a low-risk victim by all the information that I have available. There was nothing in that home that would have indicated to me that she was at high risk for violent victimization.
At the core, I don't believe that either one of these people are the ogres or the evil or bad people that the media has made them out to be. Having said that, good people can do bad things, and bad things can happen to good people.
The big question is, could parents with no history of abuse use something like this on their own daughter?